There's just something about Italy that keeps me coming back. The beautiful Duemo of Milan, the luxurious canals of Venice, or even the breathtaking alpine views of Lake Como.
Verona may be one of the most beautiful places I have ever visited, and I've not even scratched the surface of it yet.
Whether it is super hot or super cold, Italy is always on my travel list. Previously on Lost in Travel. After 5 days of exploring the impressive ancient walls of Malta by boat or foot, I jetted off alone to the nearby Sicilian coast, only 25 minutes away. Hello everyone, I am Lewis, you are watching Lost in Travel, and in this series, I will show you what the southern parts of the European boot have to offer.
I think I'm actually crying up here. It's definitely hay fever. so beautiful.
Welcome to Sicily, a region cut off from mainland Italy by a portion of water with its own culture and traditions.
Yeah, Greek mythology here in Italy, who would have thunk it?
I can't wait to show you around this historic island, starting with the impressive city of Catania.
Wait ahead now for me, like you always do, 'cause you know when you're with me.
So good morning everyone, I have woke up very early. It's not even 6 AM yet and I'm out here exploring the streets of Catania, seeing what authentic Sicilian life is like. And honestly, it's so much better this time because it's unbelievably quiet compared to when I arrived in the city yesterday. It's more often than not a struggle to wake up at this time in the morning, but when you do, you get some of the best areas of the city all to yourself. Right now I'm standing in the Duomo Square and it's just insane being able to see another Italian Duomo, and one just as spectacular as this. 6:30 AM thoughts here, but what are the chances of Mount Etna, the most dangerous and active volcano in Europe, erupting on me today? I would say it's slim, but it's definitely not 0%. Elephants sure get a lot of love in this town, I've got to say.
Legends state that in the 8th century, an elephant protected the city of Catania from Etna's ferocious eruptions. One thing this myth doesn't mention is how the hell was a random elephant in Catania in the first place?
So right now I'm walking down Via Etna, which is basically Catania's high street. When I was here just last night, this place was covered in people. Like you barely could move. The cars couldn't even go up and down this road. But now I'm here at 7 AM and there's only a few people just walking up and down this street. The main reason why this street is so beautiful is because you get an amazing view of Etna. That's what it's called, Via Etna. Kind of self-explanatory, that one, right? I'm at this little side street beside Via Etna and I noticed this last night and I was like, oh, this would look really good for a photo. Unfortunately, it doesn't really, but I still think it's a pretty cool street with the trees just lined up. I think a lot of something you'd see in like San Francisco or something. And really, I don't know much about Catania, so I don't really know if it's inspired from anything. Obviously it's inspired from San Francisco, I was here first. But this is Sicily, guys. It's amazing to be here. So I think I'm just going to keep on following this street and see where it leads us, you know. It could lead us to the foot of Mount Etna, it could lead us to Messina, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Say the best part about this whole entire trip is just the alleyways. Like I'm trying to stay on the main high street and trying to walk down towards Etna, but I just can't. I keep on walking up and down the alleyway. It's like, well, that's a nice alleyway, that's a nice alleyway. I need a photo. Malta and Italy have some insane little narrow parts of their city that just look amazing for photography. You'd think that photography's been here for centuries, but these towns are so old, so they must have just had a good eye for it or something. But honestly, I'm just loving it right now. We'll see how long it actually takes me to get to the end of the street. Look at the lighting in front of me, that's just insane. This guy's showing me where to go, aren't you? Oh. The best thing about Italy, and that is their cats. Oh, I don't think I can go in there, dude. I think I'm gonna stick to the path. See ya. So, welcome on here to Villa Bellini. This is a public garden here in Catania, and I'm just going to chill with this guy, Angelo Migerona. Angelo Migerona. Anyways, this is a nice shaded area, so I think as the sun starts to come up, I'm just going to sit down, have a little chill out, and let my hay fever. Oh. Oh, my hay fever's starting now, guys. Oh. Already feeling quite amazed at this city, and I think it's mainly just because when I was in Malta, literally 24 hours ago, it's such a small island, such an easy country to get around, and now that I'm here and I'm just walking towards Etna again, I can already just feel the scale of this city, and it just shocks me on how Malta and how different countries just vary in size. Like, this is literally just one city. It's taken me ages to walk here. Malta is one whole country, and you can literally get from one side to the other in literally 30 minutes. Incredible, man. So I told myself I was not going to get anything, but I just walked past a cafe and the smell was too good to say no to. So I've got myself a nice chocolate croissant. One of the best things to do here in Catania, and I would say just in the whole of Italy, is definitely go to some of their bakeries. Honestly, it's the best place. So I was quite the hunt, but I managed to find some antihistamines, or at least I hope antihistamines. But typical for my hay fever to arrive when I'm on holiday. But anyways, I'm back at the Airbnb right now. Just gonna chill out here for a few hours, and I'm gonna get back out and I'll show you some more. So the joys of getting out early, but I think I'm gonna do this in more destinations because I had the whole place to myself, and you know, it's only like 10:30 and I've basically done most of what I wanted to do, so I can chill out when the sun is at its peak, and then I can go back out and enjoy some more Catania when it's starting to feel like the temperature is starting to drop, because I think it's supposed to be quite hot today.
I'm gonna love you all my life.
So I am back out again after a tiny siesta. I know it's not Spain, I mean I'm in Italy, but I really needed that after getting up very early in the morning. So now I'm ready to go out and look for some food, explore some more of Catania, and try to avoid the nice 26 degrees temperature that we've got right now. Hopefully it's not going to be like yesterday where the whole city was just mobbed, absolutely mobbed. Everyone was in these like white robes, and I had no idea what was going on. Was it a festival, some kind of religious ceremony going on? Let's just say I felt like I was here like 500 years ago, walking into an assassination of the Pope in Assassin's Creed 2. That's quite precise. No one got assassinated, but it just felt rather 1517 style Italy here. But so I have just been inside the Duemo, and it's free entry to get into this Duemo, by the way. It's not big, but there's definitely some religious ceremony. When I walked in, and people were just praying and doing their own thing, and I felt like I was kind of intruding on what they were up to. But hey, definitely going to that cathedral, the Duemo. amazing. Hey guys, I just wanted to mention that the weather is rather hot today. It's 26 degrees, which is actually hotter than what Malta was. But I do not feel like it has been because Catania is so built up. I feel like there's just so much shade everywhere. It's easy to avoid the sun. So if you are not a sun person, either am I, then Catania is definitely a place you can come and still explore during the summer and be able to avoid that summer temperature. So the next street I'm heading to is Via Ferry. Probably pronounced that horribly wrong. But this street is my kind of street, and it's mainly because it translates to Church Street. The reason why, there's 4 churches on this street alone. This street is just so pretty just to walk down. It doesn't translate to Church Street, by the way. It's nicknamed Church Street, but God, the architecture in Catania is insane. Also, one of the churches on the street out of the 4 is the Benedictine Monastery. It's the 2nd largest Benedictine monastery in the whole of Europe. It's just here in Catania.
Rising in your eyes, nothing lonesome, everything's just right. It's just right.
I feel like Catania may be the most authentic Italian city I have actually ever been to. Like, this is a Sunday, and therefore people are going to church, but it's so traditional. So many people just flocking around the churches, the monasteries. This place is packed, a really religious city. I feel like this is still remaining true to old Italian ways. We've seen cathedrals, we've seen monasteries, we've seen very cute streets, but to top it all off, right behind me is Castello Ursino. They've even got castles here in Catania. One cool part about this castle is it's got a moat. I wonder when Etna erupts, is it lava in the moat rather than water? Because if so, that'll be pretty epic. It doesn't feel like you're on holiday until you drink some Fanta Lemon. So guys, that is me back in the Airbnb. Oh, I've walked so much today, about 16,000 steps, but it was worth it. It was worth waking up at 5 in the morning to go get Catania to myself because, oh God, it is such a packed, condensed city with so much to do and so many photography opportunities that I just would not been able to get with all of the population in the way. But anyways, I'm going to chill out, I'm going to watch the nice sunset go down on Catania for another night, and I hope to see you all with the next video. If you did enjoy today's video, then guys, please smash the like button. Please tell me if you're going to come to Catania yourself in the comments below. It's a very underrated city here in Sicily. Palermo is definitely the main one, and I'll be finding out all about Palermo soon when I head to it later on in this trip. But anyways, I've got an exciting plan ready for the next vlog, so I do hope to see you all there. Remember to subscribe so you do not miss out on that, and I will see you all next week with another brand new Sicily vlog. Alright, catch you for the next one, guys. Peace!
Why can't we be friends? If it's so much easier before we got our feelings hurt, and I can't pretend that it's easy.